This episode of The Man Cave will be hosted in the style of The Godfather, because my voice is still fucked. This voice is not good. Alright, welcome back to the Man Cave, everyone. Today I'm going to go over a package that I got in the mail, which is my 5-second fix-it as seen on TV. You've probably seen this on TV and they claim that this is some really brilliant stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a couple of photos of the packaging. It did come from the States. It was just in a little jiffy bag. The packaging was a little bit squashed, but the product inside hasn't bust or anything like that from what I can see. So we'll get it open, give you some close-ups of the packaging, and we'll see how well this stuff does. And just not to bore the pants off you, I'm going to glue a few things together now before we get into it, and I'll have them ready for you. It does say it's good for plastic, wood, metal, glass, fabric, and more. I'll probably go through those 5 things and trial a couple of things out to have here ready so I don't have to do it while you're waiting. So we'll get into it now. Okay, I'm going to try and do this on a tile just to show you. I'm going to put it on the tile and we'll see how this reacts. Okay, so you probably can't see that. Oh, there it is. So we've got that glob there. Hit it with the UV light. That's about 5 seconds. Touch it. It's still sticky. So we'll give it more. Give it the best chance it can. You can't see it on the camera, but looking at it with the naked eye, you can actually see it start to solidify around the outside and slowly setting on the inside. I hit it from a couple of different angles. There we go. Turn that off. Still sticky. So clearly it takes a lot longer than 5 seconds for this stuff to set. Still a bit rubbery. That's pretty much hard there. Still a little bit rubbery. I'll try and peel that off. Ooh. It has bonded to tile. It doesn't look like that's coming off. We can't get a fingernail under there. that is on there to stay. All right. Let's try it with something else. Okay guys, we're going to show you a couple of other things here. That's the glob there, and that ain't going anywhere. That's bonded on there nice and tight. So I've got 5 different items here to show you that I've glued together. And the first is a bit of fabric. I did try to soak that fabric and then bond it, but it just wouldn't stick together. So I've overlapped it and I've put a bead along that seam there, flipped it over and put a bead along that seam there. And I'm just going to give it a bit of a pull. And that's not real strong. That didn't take a lot of effort at all. A bit of rope. I did cut that in half. I tried to get as much in there as I could and get some light into there. So, not real good. Metal. I have found that overlapping things and then trying to UV light it just isn't going to work. If you overlap it, the light can't get under it and it's still wet even after 2 minutes of putting light on it. So I tried a welding technique for keeping a gap there so it can fill the void so the light can pass all the way through it. So essentially you've just got a clear piece of this plastic bond holding 2 pieces of metal together instead of the actual metal touching and bonding. So I'm just going to give it a slight bit of pressure. Oh, and it took nothing. That's broken. So the next is a bit of paper, plastic, clear plastic. I wanted to use clear so the light could go all the way through, and I'm going to give it a bit of a twist and it just breaks apart with no effort whatsoever. However, I did put a hole in the bottom of a water bottle, and it's probably about a 6mm hole, and I decided to try and plug it with the 5-second fix it, and hey, we've had a bit of success because it's not leaking at all, and that's been sitting in there for about an hour and it hasn't actually dripped once. So there you have it. So looking at that, I paid $25 for this, and I did find it on Geek for $2 and you get 2 cartridges. Does it have its purpose? Maybe. Not for $25 it doesn't. Am I going to buy any more? Hell no. Judging by the tests that I did, it bonded nothing. I'm sure if you want proper results, you can glue something together and send it to the sun. Maybe that much UV is what it takes for it to set properly. I don't know, but don't waste your money. This stuff is rubbish. It bonded all right to the tile. I can't get that off, but I'm not sure I want a glob of crap on my tiles just for decoration. So all in all, don't waste your money. See you later.